days, everything comes rushing to me, like into the arms of a long-lost lover. I fall for everything so easily. I bathe myself in silver screens, perfect stories washing over me like clear water. Please, please dull my senses. Lend me your timely understanding of right and tell me, why did you leave me mute but not deaf? Was it so that I could never speak to reject you? How did you steal my... Why did you leave me unable to blink? Was it so that I couldn't look away? Now I must tell the truth. Even if it cuts deep, even if it involves details that embarrass me. Like how my brother is now a stranger. Like how I hide my dormant anger. Like how my smiling face masks the greatest of uncertainties. See how my smiling face masks the greatest insecurities? But like surgery, peel back the layers of my skin. You'll find my wrinkles and my scars. Don't look away. Just pull back the veil of this day. Let me place my soul in your hands. Let me place my soul in your hands. Please hold it for me, hold me, while I tell you these stories.
In the twinkling of an eye, we shall be changed. Shall be changed. We shall be changed. In the twinkling of an eye, we shall be changed. Shall be
We built you, Sam. In tears and sweat and blood, blisters and sores, sun rays piercing through our gaze, leaving holes in our todays, murdering any hope for tomorrow. What happened to that God you spoke of? Punched down my throat, kicked in my face. I ain't seen him in your eyes lately. I ain't heard him in your words. You even walking like the devil these days. With a sly shift, a crooked grin, smirking at the dollar signs of tomorrow, sealing your eyes from the horrors of today. Don't you choke on that hate you cooked in that awful scented kitchen of pain. Tell me why you lied, and was it worth it? The culture you called stool, stepped on and then stole. The malignant markings you left on the souls of folk, scratching for breath in the land that calls them pariah for trying to breathe. The second-hand murders you had a first hand in creating. The love you sold, smashed and shoved into the hulls of ships, to grow wretched, rot and fester, to ooze, bubble and pus, to die in the darkness. So tell me, was it worth it? The sun slapped me last night, rippled me to the edge of earth, where angels fly with broken wings and love with shattered hearts.
I am very familiar with the problems of the CIA and the problems of South Africa and the problems of Exxon Corporation and the problems of white America in general and the problems of the teachers and the preachers and the FBI and the social workers and my particular mom and dad. I am very familiar with the problems because the problems turn out to be me. I am the history of rape. I am the history of the rejection of who I am. I am the history of the terrorized incarceration of myself. I am the history of battery, assault, and limitless armies against whatever I want to do with my mind and my body and my soul. Do you follow me? We are the wrong people of the wrong skin on the wrong continent, and what in the hell is everybody being reasonable about? I am not wrong. Wrong is not my name. My name is my own. And I can't tell you who the hell set things up like this, but I can tell you that from now on, my resistance, my simple and daily and nightly self-determination may very well cost you your life.
The sun slapped me last night, rippled me to the edge of earth, where angels fly with broken wings and love with shattered hearts, moonwalk in their minds to the sounds of teardrops, beating Michael and Marley, Mayfield and Marvin, rest in peace. What's going on? You can't teach soul like that. You can't get this funk not to stink. So you just better breathe deep and rock your head, move your hips, find God in the drum, revolution in the bass, and make freedom look sexy tonight. The sun slapped me last night, rippled me to the edge of earth, where angels resurrect newspaper clippings with God in the time before time, when halos shine through clouds like north stars to freedom, guided by the sound of flesh cutting through air, listening to the words of ancestors beating against our skin, using scars on backs as maps. We dream of better places, where history remembers our name and the future's born in our favor. So one time for the brothers in schools, challenging rules for better tomorrows, fighting traditions and yesterdays, serpent tongues and false smiles. You are evolution in tears and sweat. You are everything they read about but are too afraid to see. The beating at the protest, the innocent man behind bars, the pain of the verdict after the cops kill a brother or stick him with a plunger. Ask your questions, demand your answers. Do not let them fade your soul. So 2 times for the preachers not scared to preach the truth, standing tall in ghettos, praying God blows his breath around these parts. 'Cause summertime heat has folk feeling violent, saying it's just too hot to believe God cares. So they bottle their frustration in beers and wait to see those eyes, feel that gaze. Something, Lord, make me a sign. Let me know you still care. The sun slapped me last night, rippled me to the edge of earth, where forgotten angels are ready for repatriation. too proud to cry. So they fish fry on corners and stoops, backyards and barber shops, arguing the world isn't round, for we are the children of her dark corners. You will not fade our soul.
I surrendered my beliefs and found myself at the tree of life, injecting my stories into the veins of leaves. I surrendered my beliefs and found myself at the tree of life, injecting my stories into the veins of leaves, only to find that stories, like forests, are subject to a season. should ever be like the dust that hides the glow of a rose. What good am I? Heaven only knows. Ooh, this bitter earth. Lord, can it be so cold? Today, you are young. Too soon you're old, my Lord. But while the voice within me cries, I'm sure that someday someone may answer my call. And this bitter earth, won't be so bitter after.
He leaves me, I left him. 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 He leaves me, I left him.
There's some things that I don't want to admit, so I try not to think about it. There's a lot of ugly things in my heart. I just hope to the Lord I don't slip. You feel me? Said there's some things that I don't want to admit, so I try not to think about it. There's a lot of ugly things in my heart. I just hope to the Lord I don't slip. I wonder what it's like to let it out, that part of me that I'm so afraid of. It holds on me and tosses me apart. Doesn't seem to be something I get away from. Tell me, how do you name those well-kept secrets that you never say out loud? And why does the body see these demons but keep me from calling out? I guess I'll just say it's a process, one day at a time. There have been weeks when I already lost it, but I came back every time. Said there's a whole entire world that I've created in my mind, and it's so much more real than the one I see outside. I've populated it with people who can see that I'm no good and who know all the best places where I can go to hide. And I'm haunted by the ghost of my best friend who just left me to head to the next world. But I'd like to believe it's the West End with a room full of art and his best girl. And it's positive that I could feel him, but I don't know if I took advantage of the times he was right in the next room, 'cause my pain was such I couldn't stand it. Tell me, how do you name those well-kept secrets that you never say out loud? And why does the body see these demons but keep me from calling out? I guess I'll just say it's a process, one day at a time. There have been weeks when I already lost it, but I came back every time. When you ask me what's wrong, you might think I don't hear you, but that's not the case. I just might not respond. I don't want to be near you 'cause I'm so ashamed. I just keep the TV on and just let it wash over all of these many fears, and hope I wake up less weary tomorrow morning, and hope I wake up less weary tomorrow morning. Please God, hope I wake up less weary tomorrow morning. Guess I'll just say it's a process, one day at a time. There have been weeks when I already lost it, but I came back every time. And I'm just trying to keep my faith, but I'm looking for more, somewhere I can feel safe, and in my holy wall. You know I'm trying to keep my faith, but I'm looking for more, somewhere I can feel safe, and in my holy wall. I guess I'll just say it's a process. Guess I'll just say it's a process. Guess I'll just say it's a process, one day at a time. There have been weeks when I already lost it, but I came back every time. Yes, I came back every time.
Please give it up for Samora Pinderhughes. We the people. We the people of pocket lint and empty hands in the era of computer screens and data plants, hood memorials of flowers and half-drunk alcohol, bottled spirits, shopping carts, cruising boulevard liquor stores of bottled spirits, homeland security. We, the people. Sunshine glistening on skin, ocean salt in the breeze, laughter giggling in leaves, rocking chairs swaying on front lawn porches, dominoes slapped on a coffee table, roosters vibing on a red light, open windows, swinging screen doors, block parties without permits. We, the people, open-hearted surgery, boulevards, highways, and robbery, sun-splashed. I was there when the ancestors troubled the water, swelling the pulse, in a heaving chest, beaten in backbone, a manic farewell. We, bamboo bending in a backyard, don't even know our new neighbors' names, kids in the street playing games, moving trucks on front lawn. Everybody's hungry and needs a meal to eat. Owner of corner store, don't own there no more. The laundromat turned into a Vespa bar. The price of groceries ain't what it's supposed to be. Open brick and bed springs, leaky water hose and howling pit bulls, Arizona iced tea cans and Cheeto bars. Hooded boys die we the people. We the people marvel. We marvel in the backseat of a car peering through a country that is lost. Think about your thoughts. Think about your thoughts coming home. Cowards, all God's children, profit or pay for who they become. Voices carry through the doors of perception. Resistance is a bone-churning sound, so sing it, America. America, museum of murders. Marching a foot's order, look around you. Everyone is a soldier beneath skin. Workhorse tinge blues runs, climbing towards red dirt. Grave sites no one visits anymore. What is your God? What is your God to a holy goodbye? Sleepwalking like a junkie with two right feet. Breaking the cycle on beat. Lone is a warrior whistling of dreams. Faith that the earth will open its chest and swallow the heartless. Everyone pretends not to notice their own thirst. Liquor stores quench spirits, pill popping in a particular affliction of generation go numb or dumb doo-wop. Everyone singing these days with no song. We've forgotten what a voice is. How it sprawls over the world, forever change, humbles the ears, cleans out the trash from a heart sitting in the attic of a fourth dimension house with no windows. Who listens for loveless lovers, trembling legends, guitar strings, and harmonic hands? I'm loyal only to raspy, resurrecting remnants of cigarette smoke, low-lit, dim, dirty, dancing, juke joint type jazz and jive like ancient, no better mind your business until everybody's business is your mind. We the people. Pay attention. We're connected like a good chorus. Can't remember the words, mumble like you know them, at the very least sway. Love your voice more than your fear and be free.
Aja Monet, Aja Monet, Aja Monet. Thank you.
Yes, my raps are filled with rage.
One of these days, we gotta bust back for the homies.
You have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around, but they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to, we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know. Now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do? Ask?
I couldn't help but notice your pain. My pain? It runs deep. Share it with me. They'll never take me alive. I'm getting high with my 4-5. Copped on these suckers, time to die. Even as a youngster, causing ruckus on the back of the bus. I was a fool all through high school, kicking up dust. But now I'm labeled as a troublemaker. Who can you blame? Smoking weed help me take away the pain. So I'm hopeless, rolling down the freeway, swerving. Don't worry, I'm about to crash upon the curb, cause my vision's blurry. Maybe if they tried to understand me, what should I do? I had to feed my fucking family. What else could I do but be a thug? I'm slanging with the homies, fuck hanging with them phonies in the club. Got my mind on danger, never been a stranger to homicide. My city's full of gangbangers and drive-bys. Why do we die at an early age? He was so young, but still a victim of the 12 gauge. My memories of a corpse, mind full of sick thoughts, and I ain't going back to court. So fuck what you thought. I'm drinking Hennessy, running from my enemies. Will I let her be 23 and so much pain? Your pain. My pain? It runs deep. Share it with me.
Promise me alone. Promise me alone. Promise me alone. Promise me alone. Promise me I'll be alive when I leave my home. Promise me I'll be alive when I drive alone. Stoplights could be murder. Movements could be murder. Conversations be murder. Oh, promise me I'll be alive when I leave my home. Promise me I'll be alive when I drive alone. Stoplights could be murder. Movements could be murder. Steel bars and they put a charge on my name. Now I think they got me back in chains. If I die before you wait, I need you to know that I was looking forward to my new job tomorrow. But these lights my life may take when I'm on the road back. I can't stand the sirens. I hear them and I know what follows. I told myself I won't break. They shouted a warning. They made up a story. They said I resisted and I might go missing. All my mama does is pray. She'll wake in the morning and not be in mourning. That's why I just need you to listen. Promise me I'll be alive when I leave my home. Promise me I'll be alive when I drive alone. Stoplights could be murder. Movements could be murder. Conversations be murder. Oh, promise me I'll be alive when I leave my home. Promise me I'll be alive when I drive alone. Stoplights could be murder. Movements could be murder. Conversations lead to confrontations. Can't take it no further.
Going down on your watch.
But treat us like humans
Don't look
and
down.
not like animals. Don't beat us like dogs when you do arrest us.
I ain't letting none of you.
Let's fast forward to the end.
We will continue to fight for our rights. We will continue to fight for our rights.
Martin Luther King Jr. asked, "Why are there 40 million poor people in America? Who owns the oil? Who owns the iron ore? Why is it that we have to pay water bills in a world that is 2/3 water?" He went on to say, "We've got to be dissatisfied with America until it no longer has a high blood pressure of creeds and the anemia of deeds. Until the tragic walls that separate the outer city of wealth and comfort and the inner city of poverty and despair shall be crushed by the battering rams of the forces of justice." In the final months of his ministry, Martin had drifted into a deep depression and become obsessed with his own imminent death. The death threats were coming in more frequently, and many of his disciples had deserted him. Martin was lonely. The drum major for justice was in his own Garden of Gethsemane. On that blistering August day, Martin stood face to face with his beloved uncle, as he had done so many times before, and said to him, "Your whole structure must be changed. America, you must be born again." As that final hour drew ever closer, it seems to me, in my sanctified imagination, that he cried. He cried. Now.
change. Not tomorrow didn't happen yesterday, so I just gotta say, I've got to change. Right now, you have got to change. We have got to change. Right. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Sunday, Saturday, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Sweet Don't